Appalling scenes of destruction made on that terrifying Sunday morning when Jap planes rained death on Honolulu show in stark realism how the Nippon Air Force, without warning, struck at peaceful Hawaii, bringing death in terrible form to citizen and serviceman alike. Our fleet and Hickman Field Army Air Corps base bear the brunt of the attack, of course, but perfidious pagan Japs know no limits in their spread of terror and death this fateful Sunday morning. Home after home goes up in flames in the midst of sudden war, where yesterday only peace prevailed. Strangely enough, many of those losing their homes, others their lives today, are good American citizens of Japanese ancestry. They're betrayed just as America itself was betrayed while extending the hand of conciliation and peace. On every hand, in the Hawaiian capital, its heroic population has a veritable doomsday of death from the air. Relief organizations were taxed to the full to care for the many hundreds who were injured during the attack, but swiftly and effectively the work was carried on. Homes, stores, even schools were hit during the unprovoked surprise assault. Motorists met sudden death when raiding planes machine-gunned their cars in the streets. One eyewitness described the city and the Army and Navy bases nearby as an angry red sore as a result of the attack. Shops in the Japanese district were not spared. Everything within sight of the treacherous raiding bombers felt the sting of death and destruction. War broke with lightning speed over Honolulu, the naval base at Pearl Harbor, and surrounding Army camps and airfields. Censorships permit few pictures of military damage, although terrible losses in men and material have been confirmed. But civilians, too, bore the brunt of enemy bombs. All found themselves in the front lines on that fateful Sunday morning. Women, children, many of them orphans now. What happened to them and to theirs will not go unanswered. Hawaiians, even as they dig out of the wreckage and prepare for future attacks, burn with a vengeful hatred of the treacherous foe that struck without warning. Even while the envoys of that nation were talking peace, every American, filled with loathing at the infamous act of treachery, will fight to make Japan pay, and pay again, for the death, the destruction, and the suffering unleashed against our Pacific outpost. Warships sunk, warplanes destroyed. Washington works fast, a drastic shape-up. Admiral Kimmel and 2 high Army officers have been relieved of their commands because of reports that American forces were not on the alert at the time of the attack. That's one of the amazing 2-man subs the Japs used in the attack on Pearl Harbor. Another was sunk, as was a third of conventional design. The crew of the suicide ship were clothed in a special rubber suit and kept warm with an ordinary blanket. A grim reminder of the treacherous attack that brought war to the Pacific. A war we're going to win.